Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these delicious oatmeal chocolate chip cookies with only a couple of ingredients, and 15 minutes later you will be done and you will have this amazing, decadent, almost very healthy cookie. Look at that. Oh, and did I say vegan? These are all vegan chocolate chip cookies. The ingredients you're going to need are rolled oats, and what I have here is rolled oats that I pulled through so they're not so thick or coarse. I mean, you don't have to do this, but what I did is I put them in my food processor and I chopped them up a little bit, or you can put them in your blender. You don't have to do that though. We're also gonna need a banana, a very ripe banana because it's gonna be our binder. I have some all-purpose flour. You could totally use almond flour. You can use more oatmeal. You can totally use whatever flour you want. I'm gonna use some salt. I have some baking powder, vanilla. I'm using this vanilla here. I'm also using some pure almond extract. This gives it a really good flavor. I'm going to use some chocolate chips to make them chocolate chip cookies. Some maple syrup for sweetener. I'm not using sugar. You can totally use other types of sweeteners like agave. It's really up to you. I really like the flavor the maple syrup gives it. Cinnamon. And I also have coconut oil, which I'm using coconut oil because that's the oil I like to use for baking, but you could totally use a neutral oil. You just don't want it to be very flavorful because that flavor will be in the cookies. Okay, now let's get into mixing this all up. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna peel our banana. And the reason we want a really ripe banana is so you can get that sweetness and it's easier to mash up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mash it all down. And this is gonna be our binder. I don't think that it makes them taste like banana at all, if you are wondering. I'm sure you can use applesauce or a chia egg or a flax egg. This is just what I like to use. You give it a little extra boost of nutrients to your cookies. And you want to mash it up really well. I'm kind of giving it a little whippy as I getting it fluffed up as I'm mashing it down and turning the bowl. Okay, now that we have it like this, it's just a really well mashed banana here. Now we are going to add our oil. A cool trick that I like to do to melt my oil is I put it in a glass container like this. I put the glass container in the microwave empty. So it's in the microwave heating up. And then I just put the oil in there and it melts. I'm going to add some vanilla. The complete detail list of ingredients will be on the description box. Going to add some almond. This here really makes chocolate chip cookies a little bit more become a beautiful thing. If you haven't used almond extract on your cookies, you must. I'm going to add some cinnamon. I'm going to add some salt. And then, was that bothering anybody? It always happens to me. Now I'm going to add my sweetener, my maple syrup, into the mix it goes. And I'm not leaving any behind. I'm gonna go here with my spatula and get the rest. Whoa, did you see how much came out after that? Okay, I'm going to mix this up real quick to combine everything nice and well. These are so easy to make. And if you know me, or if you want to get to know me, I've never been a cookie person. In fact, sweets and desserts are not my thing. I could care less, actually. I'm a savory girl. But the other day, while being quarantined, I really wanted sweets, and I was like, well, let's make some cookies. And this is what I came up with, and we actually liked them. And then I made them again the next day, and then the next day, and we're like, okay, these are good. They're kind of wholesome. So let's give these a try. The mixture is good. Okay, so now we are going to add our oats, and I'm also going to add my baking powder, and I'm going to incorporate this all in. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. So good. Now these, I make really big cookies. I don't like making small cookies. I like grabbing a big cookie. But you can make, I don't know how many you can make. Depends on the size. But I think I get about 15 cookies, 12, 15, no, maybe 15 cookies. So now that this is all mixed together, now I'm going to add my flour, and this just kind of keeps it together. You could add other types of flour. This is just the one I have right now. And this is the one I was basically making the recipe with. I am most certain that you can make this with just oat, and you know, make oat flour if you wanted to, if you don't want to have your coarse oat. Yum, yum, yum. Really scraping the sides here, getting all of it in and well mixed. I don't think that you need to have a big fancy mixer for this. I mean, if you wanted to use it, you can, but it's such an easy mix that, I mean, why even go through the trouble of getting it together, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is mixed in. Now we're going to do our chocolate chips, or raisins, or both, which we are probably gonna do after we film this video. We're probably gonna do another. Now the amount of chocolate chips is totally up to you. When we first did them, we felt like a full cup was way too many. So then we brought it down to half a cup. And then we were like, well, maybe we should add a little more. So right now we're kind of in between. Let's see. I think it's a little bit over half a cup, but not quite a half a cup. Yep. Adding all of it in. I think this is good for me, so it's about a little bit over half a cup. And I will put all the ingredients on the description box below. Okay, so we have our mix ready, and now we get to put them on the tray. Okay, so now that our batter is ready, you can use some spray, or you can do what I'm using, which is I'm just grabbing the leftover oil from our container where we melted the oil, and I'm just rubbing it all over the pan. The cookies will not stick because they have oil, so they won't stick. I'm just kind of using whatever is there. You could also spray it. I don't think it's necessary, but you are more than welcome to do that. Now with a spoon or a cookie, whatever you have, like the ice cream scoop, you can just put them on there. I just grab whatever feels right to me, and I like them really big, so I just kind of plop them down, and then I kind of help them give a shape, since they are they won't change in shape quite too much. So come on now, and I'm gonna plop them all down. They're gonna be about all the same size so they cook evenly. So the size I like, only of the size I like, 3 of them fit this way, and then I have to do little small ones on the edge because it's just the way it is. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this and then I'll be right back. So I am done putting them on the sheet. I have 18 cookies total, and they are giant cookies. Now, if you wanted to make them smaller, you probably get double, so that's about 30 something cookies. Okay, let's put them in the oven. Ready, it's at 350 degrees. That is about, I think, 180 Fahrenheit, depending on your oven too, and your desired likeness of baking. I'm going to put them in the oven for about 15 minutes, and they will be perfect. We'll be right back. Our cookies are all done now. They are perfectly what they look like. You want to let them sit for a little bit because they're very soft. I never wait, to be quite honest. If you like them a little crispier on the edges, you totally can leave them there longer and they will be crispier. But this is how we like them. And we have our taste tester here. He has his milk right here. Wait, do you have another hand? Okay, put your milk here. I'll take your milk. Okay, try your...
Camera eats first.
Oh, there you go. Camera eats first. Now, we didn't let them cool because in reality, do we ever let them cool? Not really. So go ahead and give it a try. I'm so excited. How are they? Explain.
They're really good. They're rich. They're creamy. The chocolate's really melty right now.
Let's do a close-up. Let's see. Oh my goodness. They are so big. And these... What?
They're perfectly spongy on the bottom. Like, they're nice and hard on the
fluffy.
top.
Fluffy is what he means, not spongy.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to eat anything spongy. Oh my goodness, I want to take a bite of this so bad. Thanks for sharing your cookie. Here, you enjoy it. Keep eating it.
So good.
So good. Well, would you recommend this cookie?
Definitely.
So good. Okay. Thanks for watching. Oh, so good.